Welcome to Tuesday's free members pre-market report. Quick look here, we got stopped out of our S&P short position for a nice profit. No big surprise here after we had a strong close on Friday. Obviously very quiet yesterday with President's Day in the US. Once we got, but you can see here, once we got above the 8, as we discussed, you know, high probability of moving to the 21-day EMA up here. From here, we're just going to sit on the sidelines. One thing people are saying, you know, there hasn't been a lot of news and the markets have moved very aggressively high. That's just some foaming in the background. It's just a matter of most of human beings are very optimistic. The sun always shines, the grass is very green. That's why, you know, companies grow, people try and improve. And so you're going to find that, you know, the markets want to go higher most of the time. Just pause that ringing. I thought it was stop. It just went on and on and on like some mad film. So yeah, S&P's here. We've got, obviously, we're up at that level now, 1085 and a quarter. The 21-day exponential moving average then at 1092. We've got the 50-day exponential moving average. They are overhead resistance levels. It's starting to look in favour of the upside now, but I'm not really making too many comments. Not really looking to play this at the moment. You have the high of 1101, so I think the safe way that we're personally going to play is 1101, in between 1101 and in between, back down below the trend line 1060. I know it's a huge range, but it's sort of in no man's land for us on a swing trading basis. We shorted at 1123. We took this as a shorter term trade. It moved in our favour really quickly. We didn't really expect that move like that. We added to it at 1086 and a half. Sold a third down at the 1060-ish mark. Sold another third down at the 1042-ish mark, just above the 200 exponential moving average. And so that was a decent trade. But from here, I can't see where we've got an edge in this zone here. We're moving. We've moved above the trend line, but we're below the 21. We're below the 50. You know, I think the stock needs to get through these moving averages. Certainly tradable on a 60-minute chart or shorter term time frames, 5-minute, 2, 3, 3 tick charts. Intraday and the volatility's just been great. But here on a swing basis, don't see any edge that we have in this zone. Let's take a look at, I just want to take a look at something that was setting up, and I did a newsletter earlier and just completely put the wrong thing on there. So we'll just ignore that. I'm looking at US dollar, Canadian dollar, Forex chart. You can see here we have a head and shoulders reversal. Here's the neckline. I did a video earlier and I was just thinking about getting long this stock and drew the neckline like from here or somewhere. Just thinking, why do I just do this sometimes? I'm looking at a stock and then I'm looking at the wrong stock thinking, doesn't look right. Anyway, you know, you don't really need to know about my midlife crisis and my complete slack of memory in this day and age. What are we looking for on this stock here? Personally, even though we've got the head and shoulders reversal, I am looking for this stock to break below. I'll show you another stock, and I like it on another stock, but I'm being very cautious here. It was the trade, you know, broke the neckline of the reverse entry. But now I think you heard me speak about this for some time. I'm looking for it to move back below this trend line. So we had sort of like a longer term ISO failure. Not great. I mean, ISO failure really is one candle, 2 candles, possibly above, then pop back below the trend line. But that's what we're looking for now. What I actually wanted to show you, and it just shows you, you know, my lack of memory and cohesion these days, this is what I wanted to show you. US dollar, Canadian dollar. I think dollars are setting up against the yen now to be long dollars, short yen. Let's get a trend line on here. Again, you'll see, and you'll be saying, you know, this one I actually like a bit more. We've got, shoulder, head, shoulder. I just like this from the fundamentals, you know, everything that's going on in the markets, dollar strength, CAD strength, US dollar strength against the yen. If we see a reduction in risk aversion and less funds being repatriated back to Japan, we should see a weaker yen. This is far from set up. If we can move above the 50 here and hold it for a couple of days, that level is at 90.32 at the moment, but you'll see the thick blue lines, easy to see. I'll take a very small position there, quarter size, you know, nibble in, see if the stock can move higher. And then really what I'm looking for is to move above the 200 and the downward trend line, the neckline of the head and shoulders reversal, which is there, there, and there, and looking for us to be above there. And then really, you know, get geared up and start getting into this position. Long way to go, but I wanted to let you know, put it on your radar, put it in your watch list. I will discuss the Eurozone in full and our positions in the members video. Boring beer, boring sales pitch, so switch off now if you're just happy watching this video. You can have a 1 month complimentary membership to the Genius Trader members area, and you can watch the full members report. Just go to the home page. I'm not even going to show you because you'll find it. Go to the home page, click members area, and it's, you know, it's just 1 month complimentary. All you've got to do is give your email address and a username, password, and then you can see if we are as incompetent and stupid in the members video as we are in the daily one. Okay everyone, that wraps up today's free daily pre-market report.